Once upon a time on YouTube, you were able to check anybody's live subscriber count in real time at any given time by the exact subscriber. So it was real time, it was at the same exact second. If somebody unsubscribed, you would see it. And then YouTube realized that it was a really toxic feature because, let's say for an example, somebody was getting canceled, which has happened previously before. There are hundreds of people that live stream the display count of their subscriber count of the person that's getting canceled, which made it so that everybody would join in and continue to cancel this person because look how fast their numbers are decreasing. Look, we're going to ruin their life. And this is a really, really toxic feature. If you don't like somebody, you don't have to watch them. That's fine. If you don't like somebody, you can dislike the video and just keep it moving. But then now YouTube changed it. So not only do you not see their exact subscriber count, but now you don't even see their dislike count, which is insanely different. This is a very, very radical change. And the reason for that is because they say, and it truly stems from us as YouTube, giving people a voice, giving everybody a voice, except the viewer. What's wrong with the viewer's voice? All right, just because you don't agree with the person that's talking in the video, just because you don't agree with my videos, the fact that you have the right to speak out by just tapping the dislike button and moving about your day is honestly perfect. It's awesome. The fact that you don't have to leave me a really nasty negative comment and make fun of me and call me a bunch of names that, God forbid, if I read that comment and it stays in my head, it's going to live there rent-free. No, you can just click the dislike button. I'm not going to be mad. You're not going to be mad. Maybe I can learn a thing or two, and maybe you could as well, and then we go about our day. We don't have to agree on everything. Not everybody has to come to the same exact terms. This is why we are free, because we have the freedom of thought. Not anymore, actually. If you dislike a video on YouTube, it practically does nothing. Nobody can see that you disliked it. You clicking it means nothing anymore. And it only shows to the person that made the video. So it's not going to show other people like, hey, look, we're all disliking this video. You should come join us. And I understand where they're coming from. They said that they're doing this for the smaller creators. And I understand that they want to protect the smaller creators because, let's say, 15 dislikes for a channel that has 5 subscribers is a pretty big deal. But 15 dislikes for a guy that has 10 million subscribers is absolutely nothing, minimal to a piece of sand, right? Now, I understand where they're coming from, but they should really, really focus on deleting comments or preventing spams from happening in their comment section or even in their live streams. Now, this is what genuinely does hurt us in our mental health. Along with that, the thing that really does hurt us is YouTube themselves. And this is going to be a hot take, but I know that a lot of other YouTubers feel the same exact way as myself. I can tell you a lot of them feel the same way as me when I say this, but the YouTube studio is made to keep us stressed out. It's made to keep us rolling so that we can continue to produce money for YouTube and keep people on their site as long as possible. Now, there was once a time where YouTube's studio, the old version of the studio, allowed you to move around certain tiles and you can change what you wanted to see and what you didn't want to see. If you didn't want to see your viewer increase that month or decrease if you're having a really bad month, or if you didn't want to see your subscriber count or your dollars gained or the money that you're making, you can just drag that tile to the bottom of the page or even delete it. I'm pretty sure it's been so long and you won't even see it. So you can control what you want to see in the YouTube studio. But then YouTube realized that the studio needed an upgrade. So they made it so that the first second you open the YouTube studio, the first thing right in front of your face is a $sign. How much money have you made this month to keep us hungry, to keep us going for our mental health? Forget how we feel. What if I don't want to make money that month? What if I don't care about how much money I'm making? I just want to have a good time and make good videos. I don't care if my subscribers are going up or down or if my viewers are up 15% or down 45%. Doesn't matter to me. What if I don't care about the money? Why is YouTube shoving it in our faces? Because it makes them more money. If you didn't know, YouTube makes money when we make money. So they realized that instead of worrying about our mental health by letting us choose what we want to see as far as money and subscriber, they instead make it so that every video that you upload gets ranked against your other videos. And if it does bad in the first 24 hours, it'll say your video is performing poorly and it'll show like a little arrow going downwards in gray. And it's really depressing and gloomy and gray. It's like a dark gray cloud that's filled with thunder outside of your house. And it makes you really, really sad. But if you're doing good, the colors go green. There's confetti that pops up all over the YouTube studio. You're like, holy shit, I'm crazy. And then the next week you make a bad video and then you feel like you're worthless once again. Now, YouTube does this so that you can continue to make good videos, not only for your pockets, but most importantly for them. Because this will not hurt their mental health. It won't whatsoever. They're not the ones that are making videos. It's us. So they realize that if they can work us like dogs and they can make us say, oh my God, I want more and more money by putting it right in front of our face, like how you put a carrot in front of a horse's face in Minecraft, then they can just keep on running as fast as possible. And that's exactly what's happening to us. So that is what's getting us stressed out. If you're worried about the very, very small minority of small YouTube content creators that maybe can't take a negative dislike or two, listen, I've been there. I've been hugely disliked in some of my previous videos, and that's fine. It's just a number. It's not going to hurt me. All right, it's not going to decrease my subscriber count. It's not going to ruin my career as a YouTuber. It's not going to ruin my day. It's just a number. I can go on and make my next video. That's okay. Now, what does hurt me is the fact that if I were to go live, for an example, there are people, and this happens very often, there are people that make hundreds of fake Google accounts, and then they flood all of those Google accounts into my live stream chat, and then they would say something really, really stupid or even hurtful sometimes. And then what I would have to do is start to ping all of my moderators like, yo, come to my stream. I need help right now. We're getting spammed right now. Please help me out. And I myself can't help but to look at my chat flying with bots. And what that does is it makes my viewers' voices a lot weaker because all I can see is the bots. So if a regular real person wants to say something to me, I can't see it because there's 100 Google accounts that are saying the same thing over and over again. Now this is what hurts us. The same thing happens in the YouTube comment section. This is what hurts us. It's not the dislike button. Honestly, if I say some stupid shit, I want everybody else to have their own voice. The fact that I can speak freely means that you should be able to speak freely as well. Just because I'm the person that's taking the risk and putting myself on camera, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be able to take the risk and hit the dislike button as well and tell me exactly how you feel. Now, what they don't realize as well is that while it might seem like it's all for the mental health of the creators, we all know exactly where that negative energy is going to go. It's not going to make YouTube a better place whatsoever. Not only are people not going to know when a video is good or bad before watching it, but they're going to be pouring all that negative energy that they had because they wasted 15 minutes of their life watching a dog shit video into the comment section so that the creator can read it and then get depressed. It's not because of the dislike count that's going to make us mad. It's that now, since we can't dislike your video, everyone else is going to start saying really negative things in the comments so that they can make sure that you feel the dislike. The dislike button was like a little punching bag. That's all it was. It was a punching bag for people that had any negative opinions on your video, whether they'd be wrong or right, to give their negative opinion without hitting you. Now, what YouTube did was they took away the punching bag and they put it right in front of the creator's face. And they said, right here, buddy, knock me out. That's exactly what's happening with YouTube. I feel like it's a really, really bad idea. There's almost no positives to it whatsoever. And if they truly cared about these small creators that don't have a voice, then let them choose. Make it so that if you have under 10K subscribers, you don't have to show your dislikes, or anybody can choose if they don't want to show their dislikes. We all know that the agenda is about making YouTube more politically correct and making sure that a president doesn't get any negative hate and making sure that any TV stars that have YouTube channels are all getting positive reactions, even though we know that they're really not. Is it really for the YouTubers or is it for the politicians on stage? Thank you for watching this video. Stay dreaming, stay lucid. I'm out. Peace.